Kenwood Sports, man, back with a review on this Falcons and Saints game. Man, I say this was an exciting game for fans on both sides, really. Um, Comeback. That's all I can say. Comeback. Resilience. Guys stood up there and they fought resilience. And this is a great win for the Saints to start the year off with Jarvis Landry there, with Michael Thomas coming back, Tyron Matthew there. Like I said, we lost Marcus Williams. I told y'all that before. We lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who playing for the Eagles right now. Um, it was a great game, man. Taysom Hill showed up. He made a big impact in the game. He had 4 rushes for like 81 yards. He also scored a touchdown. We needed him. We needed him to do that. That was big for the Saints because the run game was not really going for us. Alvin Kamara had a few touches. He didn't even have over 40 yards. He probably had about 45 yards total. Jameis Winston was looking bad in the first half. Michael Thomas had a few missed catches. That was the timing was off. Basically, this is his first game back in almost 2 years, really. I can say because of the injury that he had, he was suffering from lower body injury. He wanted to make sure that he was good to go. So the timing was off between Jameis Winston and Michael Thomas. I believe they made it. They made it right in the second half. Jameis Winston went for like 200 yards in the second half. Total, he was 23 or 34, 269 yards. That was mostly coming in the second half. Jarvis Landry, whoo, man, valuable. That's all I can say. That's my guy, and I've been salute to Jarvis Landry, bro. I've been rocking with Jarvis Landry since he got to LSU. Dude, been doing this thing. His hands is so official. I've been letting people know that about him a long time ago. Anybody who know me know how highly I speak of Jarvis Landry. That boy had 114 yards on seven catches. A big one coming on that at the end of the game in the fourth quarter to get the Saints in position to be able to. Was that the last drive? I'm not sure if that was the last drive or not because I was watching so many games. I know he was making some big plays all over the field, but them 7 catches, but that big one down the field was huge, and he did that on Casey Hayward. I think Casey Hayward now playing with the Falcons from the Chargers. That's a good pickup for them, but I don't know what he was doing on that play, but I'm glad he did it. Jarvis Landry made a heck of a play. Michael Thomas 2 touchdowns, 54 yards total, 5 catches, and I say they was big. They were big. He came up. He came up big for the Saints, man. He came up big, and I'm glad Dennis Allen got his first win as a head coach for the Saints. Actually, he stood in for Sean Payton before on one of these games. I can't remember what it was, but as far as the Falcons go, man, the Falcons built up a 16-point lead with Marcus Mariota. He didn't throw a touchdown, but he had 77 yards rushing. Him and Cordell Patterson, man. Cordell Patterson, that dude there, he's invaluable, bro. He is invaluable. This guy has played for the Minnesota Vikings. He played for the Patriots. And the way that he played, I don't see how he keep moving from team to team. I don't see how anybody let him go. This dude had games every time he played the Saints, man. This dude is a beast, a playmaker. He catching, he running out the backfield, he returning punts, he returning kick. I don't think he did no returning for the Falcons this week, but the catches that he make, the runs that he do, and this dude just be breaking away. He was well over 100 and something yards with the Falcons this past week. Marcus Mariota, he probably had one of his better games. I don't think that's gonna continue for him. He definitely gonna make his plays out of the backfield running the ball, but he definitely gonna make his plays running out the ball, but he's not a real great passer like that. So I don't really expect to see him doing much from the pocket. Um, AJ Terrell and Casey Hayward, they two top corners. I like AJ Terrell. He dangerous, man. He a very good corner. He out of Clemson. I think he from Atlanta, if I ain't mistaken. But that's the bright spots on their defense. And that Grady Jarrett, he beats in the trenches. Um, but Falcons fans in the city of Atlanta, they very disappointed because the Falcons always giving up leads. Like I said, it was a 16-point lead. Um, and I gotta give a big shout out to my boy Will Lutz. We missed him last year. He was hurt. This dude can kick his butt off, man. This dude can kick his butt off, and he come out of Georgia State. I've been watching him since day one. Sean Payton picked him up out of Georgia State University. Shout out to Georgia State, came up big and covered for me this week. That dude got a leg out this world, and the Saints missed him last year. Whenever Jameis Winston went down, we lost 4 or 5 games straight messing with Trevor Siemian. And people can say what they want about Taysom Hill. Say what you want about Taysom Hill. The man is 7-2 as a starter for the Saints when he at that quarterback position. I don't care what you call him. I don't care what you call him. Call him whatever you want, a running back, a tight end, whatever you want to call him. He wins. He wins. But Arthur Smith, man, the head coach for the Falcons, he pretty much falling in line for what the Falcons been doing, man, blowing big leads, just like that Super Bowl lead. The Falcons fans, I be having to talk them off the fence for real. I always gotta talk to these Falcons fans like, hey, get it together, man, because that's your team. Ride with them, stick with them. I know I done took a beating, man. I done took a beating as a Saints fan. Y'all know how many years the Saints was garbage? People still call us the Aints as it is right now. But I'm going to stand up with my squad no matter what, win, lose, or draw. We've been trash for a lot of years. A lot of years I wish we made the playoffs and we didn't do it. But the organization, man, the Saints organization, they sacrificed. Books being in shambles for years, giving up bad contracts, paying people who not even at the organization. And bringing in Sean Payton was the best thing the Saints ever did. He changed that organization. He made great picks. He built the organization, bringing in the Saints, bringing in Drew Brees. That changed the whole Saints organization. It take a lot of patience. It take a lot of sacrifice and resilience, man. Resilience on the part of the organizations and the players on the field. Day in and day out, putting in their work, day in and putting their work in. And the Falcons losing Matt Ryan, they losing Julio Jones, they losing those guys, man. It's gonna take some rebuilding, just like the Saints. We ain't there yet. Jameis Winston got a lot of work to do. He just coming back. He had missed all those games, but I think this win right here gonna give him a lot of confidence. Even though it was a team I felt like that we should have beat out the gate. We didn't jump out on them early. We had a slow start. But like I said, 2 of our main guys coming back from injury. We gotta find a way to get my boy Alvin Kamara involved in the game. I know every week he can't get all the yards and touches that he usually get, but when you change parts out like Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara was perfect for what Drew Brees do. Drew Brees loved to dip that thing out in the flats, throw a quick slant. Alvin Kamara was doing that. Alvin Kamara was out the backfield running the ball. But sometimes when you get a slow start in the game, you get a lead. I mean, you get down 16 points. It's hard to run the ball. You got to pass it. You got to get passing. And that forced Jameis Winston. That forced us to get into a rhythm with the passing game, man. And I'm happy with what the Saints did. Next week it's the Bucks, and I can't wait. The Bucks ain't beat the Saints yet in the regular season. 4-0 against Tom Brady. That's what I mean. 4-0 against Tom Brady since he got to the Buccaneers. But they did win the South last year. That was the first year the Saints didn't win the NFC South since Tom Brady been there, which he only been there. This is 3rd year. The first year he was there, the Saints won. The Saints done won the South since what? 16, 17, 18, 19, maybe 4 years straight. 17, 18, 19, and 20, I believe it was. The Saints had won 4 straight divisional championships. So that division is important. That automatically gets you in the playoffs. But I'm not gonna keep this video long. I'm gonna cut it short here. I like what the Saints did. The Falcons fought hard. If they continue to play and fight like they did and don't give up, they can have a good, decent season and possibly make a wild card or something like that. Maybe, who knows? But Saints did what they had to do. Like this video, share this video, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Like I always tell y'all, I'm trying to get this going in a YouTube algorithm. I'm picking up my rate on the videos that I make, and we're going to see what it do.